The other day, while I was organizing my fantasy football league between my grandma's bingo group and some of my prison gang buddies, I was thinking about what to make on game day and came up with these chicken and rice kefta topped with tabbouleh. Because they both like balls. First, we need to do a little bit of chopping for the tabbouleh and the kefta. And when I say a little bit of chopping, I mean a shitload. Make sure you keep all of your chopped ingredients separate because not everything goes into both parts of this dish. Here's what you'll need: 2 large tomatoes, 5 sprigs of dill, 1 bunch of curly parsley, 10 to 15 mint leaves, the leaves from 5 to 8 cilantro sprigs, 4 sage leaves, a half of a red onion, a half of a large sweet onion, a half of a large cucumber, 4 green onions, and a quarter of a large jalapeno. Make the tabbouleh first by combining approximately half of the tomato, a quarter of the dill, 3/4 of the parsley, a half of the mint, a half of the cilantro, all of the red onion, and all of the cucumber and green onion into a bowl with the zest and juice of 1 lemon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a half a teaspoon of salt, a pinch of coriander and a pinch of cumin, and a 1/4 teaspoon of white or black pepper. Stir it really well and then refrigerate it while you make your kefta. To make the kefta, put the remaining chopped herbs and vegetables into a large bowl with 3 sprigs of fresh thyme leaves, the zest and juice of 1 lemon, 1½ cups of cooked rice, 1½ pounds of ground chicken, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon each of coriander, cumin, and white or black pepper, a half a cup each of breadcrumbs and rice flour, and 1 egg. Then mix the shiitake out of that chisel and let it cool in the fridge for about 30 minutes. Grease a baking sheet with some oil and then form small palm-sized balls and place them on the baking sheet. Spray them gently with some oil and place them into a 400-degree oven for about 35 minutes. Make sure the internal temperature reads 165 degrees and then let them cool for 5 to 10 minutes. Serve them bottoms up with some tabbouleh on top because, as my prison buddies always say, everyone loves a bottom up. No, you're welcome.